Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ZaffDaily, brought you through the internet of South Africa and through the power of YouTube. So, I promised you the story of Jambalaya, right? Okay, I said I'm going to write everything down, but I think I'm stable enough to just improv it as I go along. And after the story, we'll get into the Twitch things of tonight. Which is not... Well, let's get into the Twitch things first and then get onto the Jambalaya story, okay? So, what happened in Twitch tonight, we started playing Domina and then it gave an error of the bot not connecting and contacting the Big Nick. He told me I should just go for the beta thing, and when I started the beta thing, it didn't update perfectly, so I couldn't run the game at all. Fast forward 45 minutes later, and I'm like, you know what, let's play Baldur's Gate, which I am glad I did, because we finally found Wilson, which is one of the Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition characters. Wilson is a brilliant bear, and I'm using him, and his fun, my party is complete. So it's me, Wilson, Minsk, Jan Janssen, Viconia, and Nalia, in that order, I believe. And it is amazing. It's a lot of fun because Wilson is a misunderstood bear, but he's gracious as balls. Let's get on to the Jambalaya story. I'm going to try and make it as short as possible. Back in 2009, I got woken up one morning, like late 2009, about November, I think, November, and a couple of school kids came around. Was it November? It was either December or October, but during that year in 2009, kids on their way to school grabbed my attention and said, listen, there's a dog here that's been hit by a car. And I freak out. And I'm like, oh crap. Luckily it's not one of our dogs at that moment, because I know our dogs were at the back, so it was no biggie, and it was in this apartment. And I bring the dog in, and my roommate at the time, also one of my closer friends, friend of about 25 years probably, or something like that, and he was on his way to work, and I brought him the dog, and he like, you know, what the hell, and got the dog in, and we started. I named him. I didn't name him suddenly, like, I waited for my friend to return. And at that stage we, like, watched a lot of Scrubs. And there's this one episode in Scrubs where he talks about Jambalaya, sir. You know, if you're a fan of Scrubs, you know which episode I'm talking about. And you can probably just Google or YouTube it and find that clip. And we decided on the name Jambalaya on that same night. And, you know, it was a summer's night and everything, and this sliding door over here was open, and he wouldn't come in, so it wasn't a stray dog. So I called him in, and he waited. Literally, the door was open, he waited for me to let him in. So he put up posters and everything telling everybody that there's a dog here, and nobody collected him. Like, after about 3 days I was like, I hope nobody collects him, and I got my wish. And what a beautiful wish that was. Jambalaya is well mannered. He is very playful. He was like, well, not as playful now, but, you know, he was very playful and very, you know, being a freaking Labrador of we guessed about 2 years old at that stage. He was your average golden Labrador. For those of you who don't know, this is Jambalaya. Again, I'm going to show you guys. That's him sleeping in my bed. And yeah, he is an amazing dog, and ever since then, everything else is history, you know. And went to Korea for 2 years, freaked out about the worst goodbye I had to say was to him. Went to Korea for a year, came back for a holiday, and every time I had to leave, the worst goodbye I ever had to do was was him. Yeah, my family was important, but man, I, like, literally most of the crying I did when leaving for Korea was about Jambalaya, you know. And I came back from Korea. He was excited as balls to see me last year, and everything went well. Last year winter went past and everything, And then, yeah, age caught up to him. It's kind of shitty when you age like 7 years in 1 year. And he's just got arthritis and a bit of spasm in his neck and everything, and we've got medicine to help him. But the vet said, and I'm not going to cry on this, I'm not going to cry. The vet said that optimistically, he gives him 2 more winters. So the big thing is trying to get Jambalaya through this winter. Yeah. And I love him. I said I'm not going to get emotional. And there it happens. He's an amazing dog. He is. And yeah, that's basically it. All I have to say about Jamba before I start bawling my eyes out. It's all I have to say about Jamba. And I love him. We're going to treat him. And we're not treat him like differently, but we're going to, you know, just take care of him a bit. Not take care of him more, but you know what I mean. You know, he's old. He's 80. The doctor said he's closer to 80 than he is to 8 years, 8 times 7. He's closer to 80 than... So he's closer to 10 years than actually what we thought originally. And yeah, he is... I love him, man. I love him. Damn. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. Tomorrow night we're going to try Domino on Twitch. And I hope to see you all there. And until then, you should have a beardly good one.